your glory. We the Ambazonians pledge our loyalty. Praise to our Savior who granted us the freedom. Allegiance to the hero who fought along we gather. Glory to glory, we rise and never to fall. Here in a nation, flowing with the holy. Glory, glory, glory to the Father for making you a nation, a joy forevermore. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meet in our need, and your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God be the watchman of this nation. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meet in our need, and your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God be the watchman of this nation. Revolutionary greetings, my fellow Ambazonians. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever in the world you find yourself on this Mother's Day. For those celebrating a Mother's Day, to bring a child into the world is a blessing to all of you. A happy Mother's Day to you, because all the heroes in the history of mankind and in Ambazonia took their first start from your womb. Una place them day. To our captives who are in the dungeons of La République du Cameroon, una place them day. To the Ambazonians scattered all around the world due to the pressure of an oppressed land and an oppressor fighting wherever you are for the freedom of Ambazonia, una place them day. Our refugees struggling against the odds, hoping for the day to return to the promised land, una place them day. And to our people in the home front, and most especially our forces who stand between evil and good, between light and darkness, between the weak, the infirm, and the terrorists and traitors and enablers. To you, our bravest, una place them day. Today, I come to speak to you of heroes and traitors, of good and evil, of patriots and traitors. My fellow Ambazonians, in about a week's time, La République du Cameroon will once again try to lay a superficial claim on our land. They will attempt to show the world that they are masters of Ambazonia, the all-conquering
overlord of our oppressed people. The masters of Ngwakan, of Bafut, of Bamenda, of Kumba, of Ekiliwindi, of Eyumojok. They will attempt to show the world that we are under their boots, that we have been crushed, that the spirit of Ambazonia is dead. That is what they have promised the world, Ambazonia and La République du Cameroon. That they will march in Batibo and Kumbu. That they will sing on the heads of our dead. That they will dance on the graves of those who have given their lives, so that the flag of Ambazonia yet fly. They have promised that. They have distributed millions, tens of millions of loot to enablers and traitors, to instigate our people to dance and march at their own funeral. Well, I have one message for everyone thinking of doing something like that. Do not dare. Do not dare. As of now, our forces in the past few weeks have picked up enablers, some with t-shirts meant for that day, some with loot meant to bribe others to put their lives on the line on the 20th of May. Those people have received the punishment due them. And others, when caught, will receive the same punishment, as our forces are actively looking and taking names. So what will happen that day? The 19th and the 20th of May are ghost towns days. Total lockdown. Every Ambazonian stay at home. It's a stay at home day. My fellow Ambazonians, this is not a warning to take lying down. It's a very serious warning. We are not going to repeat it. We are not going to plead. We are just stating, stay at home, keep your children at home, no matter the inducement, be it money, coercion, or greed. Don't step out of your house on the 19th and the 20th of May. If you have any type of uniform or ashwabi that you are ready to put on that day, burn them. Because any check that uncover any item on your body, whether CPDM, SDF, FDF, or whatever DF or DM you are as a political entity of La République, any cloth or uniform meant to come out and march and celebrate on the graves of our heroes and those who have sacrificed for Ambazonia, you are caught with any item in your home or on your body, the full responsibility falls on you. Stay home that day. Anybody seen on the streets of Ambazonia on the 19th and the 20th is considered hostile targets. Let me repeat. Anybody on the streets in Ambazonia will be considered on the 19th and the 20th hostile targets. Why? We have just seen La République du Cameroon use civilians attire, civilian vehicles in order to mount attacks against our forces and our people. They will celebrate the attacks on our forces using civilian attire and civilian vehicles, and they will pin the blame on Ambazonia when they use those civilian attires to take out civilians. So on the 19th and the 20th, stay at home. Stay at home. My fellow Ambazonians, on the 11th of February, a message went out. People did not respect that message. The same message applies. Look, my fellow citizens of Ambazonia, things happen. Things happen that you can speculate and you can take a chance. It's like you are playing lottery. But whereas lottery might lose you money, you play lottery on the 19th and the 20th, you lose your life. What amount of money will the Ngong Dogs and the Ngala Gerards and these traitors will give you to play Russian roulette with your life? Because let me tell you, Ambazonians, our forces are going to be out in force on the streets of Ambazonia. Our forces are going to be out in force, fronting the terrorist murdering forces of La République du Cameroon. Wherever they are found, in grandstands, on the roads, in the bushes, at their homes, at their checkpoints, there will be confrontations all over Ambazonia. So stay at home. And we are going to use every means at our disposal, from armed commando actions to anti-personnel mines. Every means will be deployed. Because come rain or high water, the aim that La République has said that this is going to be the greatest 20th May ever seen in Ambazonia, where there will be millions of Ambazonians out in the streets. That is what they are promising the world and their people. That millions of Ambazonia, hundreds of thousands in places, will come out, that they should see what will happen on 20th May. That is their goal. That is the promise they are making. That hundreds, tens of thousands of Ambazonians are going to be out marching all over Ambazonia. So let us see that goal of millions of Ambazonia marching. Let us see who comes out on top that day. Whether it's the terrorists occupational forces and their enabler friends, or whether it's going to be the Ambazonian people and the Amazonian army. The fight for 20th May is joined. For our people, stay at home. Let's humiliate them. Having said that, and giving that clear advice and clear warning of making sure that you don't have any paraphernalia, even if somebody by mistake drop a CPDM, SDF, or any Ashwabi beside your compound, run and pick it up and burn it. Because it will not be that I did not know that this was here, I did not know who bring it, I did not. Anybody caught with any items to celebrate 20th May, you are guilty. And you will be held responsible for that. My fellow Ambazonians, the state of our revolution is strong. It's strong. I don't know what you want me to tell you, but I can assure you that the state of our revolution is strong. We are a very dynamic people, and we are in a dynamic place at a dynamic junction in the struggle where we are on the ascendancy. The past month has been really uplifting and liberating in the Bui military district. From Brigadier Riwan to Ayaka to No Mercy to Bush Rambo to Major Bush Rambo to Brigadier Arafat. The gains we have made in the Bui military district, that at this moment I am not going to be able to release, but I can assure you that the gains made has been significant. We will consolidate those gains. We are going to consolidate those gains. But this past month alone, La République has evacuated through the air body bags. General Ayakaya Kafedeo, Riwan, Arafat. What you guys have done, what Bush Rambo beat back, the ambush set, you are an inspiration to the Ambazonian people. Your actions sent more than 15 body bags. And this Mother Day in La République du Cameroon, their families are receiving those that have been terrorizing our people. And may they rot in hell. May they rot in hell. Our Mezam military district, the past month, you have seen some of them. You have seen them fried in their armored cars. I have challenged our Mezam brigade, and they have come through. And they will come through in the coming weeks. There will be no sleep, no rest for the wicked. Again and again, you have seen the actions the past few weeks from the Nanga Junction to Ala to the Mbengui Road. You have seen our forces deploy and taking out La République du Cameroon in their armor trucks, in their checkpoints. In Momo, that at this particular moment, we have intelligence that La République is planning a massacre in Guzang to blame it on the Ambazonian Defense Forces. We have been able, with our anti-personnel mind, to push them back in a place that they had thought to make gains. You have seen Manu. You have seen what our forces have been able to visit on them. At this moment, La République should be able to be building on marked graves for those that were burned to crisp in our land, in Manu. And it's a message to them. Get out of our land or die. That's it. It's a simple proposition. Get out or be finished. Look, the past few days, I have had a lot of concern and it's almost like Def Chair. The Ambazonian Defense Forces have been challenged to kill La République within a certain period of time. Def Chair, the war has been declared over. Ambazonia has been declared to have surrendered. And so and look, folks, my fellow Ambazonians, you have won your freedom. How many times are your enemies going to declare the end of the war? Aren't they tired? Aren't you tired? I mean, I am tired of even hearing about it. Their head honcho, Mr. Binvodo Bia, the terrorist, how many days did he give us that the war will end? How many days was it? And when was that? Then we had the ethnic cleanser in Manu. How many hours did he give our people to vacate Manu so that they declared a terrorist? When was that? How long ago was that? You had the cutting of Sam Sawyer's head to terrorize our people to surrender. When was that? And then it was Mami Api burned in our home and the whole village burned down to intimidate us. So that when exactly was that? And then Ngong Dog would talk, and I get calls that look, Ambazonians, the mistake Binvodo and his cohorts of genocides, traitors, black and enablers, what they fail to understand is that the nation of Ambazonia does not stand, and our resistance does not stand on the back of killing a La République du Cameroon army. That's what they don't understand. I had made it very clear to Mr. Binvodo and his band of Turks, including the traitors. These traitors, the Balas and the Ngong dogs. The day that La République du Cameroon took a gun and shot one innocent Ambazonian demonstrating for his right, that was the day that they lost the war. That's the day that they lost the war. And no amount of declaration that they will take us out in 2 weeks, that we have surrendered, no amount of declaration will save them. None. You have killed one Ambazonian marching for the cause of Ambazonia. He did not have a flag then. He did not have an army. He did not have an identity established. He had one in spirit. But today, millions of Ambazonians are fighting and dying under a flag, singing a national anthem at their death, taking oaths at their death. And you think for 1 second that you can declare a surrender of our people? That this journey of a nation will end with a declaration? That you can declare yourself to victory? Look, folks, the desperation of these people is how much they are losing. At this particular moment, how desperate they are is because they know how much they are losing on the battlefield. Let me tell you, the Russians had an FBI agent in a very top position for decades. For decades. They never exposed him because that man was embedded in the heart of America, giving them secrets. Hansen. Okay? And that is how, and the CIA had people embedded in Moscow in the Red Square. Russians had people embedded in the British military, in MI5. Never exposed. La République succeeded after years to embed one of their own traitors, Mr. Capo Daniel, into the ADF. After years, where they are infiltrated and were running the IGs. Do you think that they will expose such a high target if they were not losing? Even out there, they will keep him in a semi treasonous way. But to force him to come out and expose himself like this tells you far more about where they are than you can ever tell. They are weak. They are on the brink of defeat. They are bankrupt. They are demoralized. And so they trot out traitors like the Ngong dogs and the Balas to come and declare victory. Look, folks, Ambazonians, have confidence in yourself. Have confidence. You are winning. The liberation tax is the final ingredient. Bring out the population to back it. Bring out the Amazonian people, back it. Those of you who can commit for 10 years and pay now, pay, let's finish the job. Bring in those standing on the sidelines. Just the tip of the iceberg of the liberation tax has finished them. And we will finish them. So don't look at this. I look at this, I laugh, and I think, do they think that these things just happen by chance? Look, I spent close to 1 year. For those of you who know the Benkwa show, I was at a rival, you know, was it SCBC then? That was so anti-AGOFC. I was on there for close to a year doing the Benkwa show. Do you know why I was even doing that? Each of the show broadcasted to our people was laying the groundwork for close to 1 year, laying the groundwork of the resistance going on. That's why I remain on that anti-revolutionary network, to pass that message, to build in our mind the resistance on the ground. Do these guys just think that these things happen like that? I mean, I going through my stuff here, I was looking at stuff like this, right? I was looking at stuff, things like this. Those are training. I can take you down memory lane on when the army was being formed, the uniform design, the flags, the code of conduct, stitching month by month, week by week. I will even see there, I'm like, I have 3 weeks that I need to spend on the field. The CIC has 3 weeks that he can spend on the field. Do we go together? No. Go. Spend 3 weeks so that if I'm coming, you are leaving, so that it's like 6 weeks on the field. And we will be passing hotel room. We will be sleeping, lying on the bed, is across the bed, not because it cannot fit. Because as they are there like that, I'm waiting to take my only thing to the field, as they are ready to take a flight back since they have finished their work on the field. It's this idea that they don't understand the preparedness through which, brick by brick, the nomenclature of this liberation struggle was built from our mind to the field. That you have them standing today and say, oh, go and kill a La République, let me see. What sort of childish nonsense? What buffoonish, clownish sort of kindergarten stuff? We are talking stuff of nations here, not playground nonsense. And that's why we win, folks. That's why we are winning with 1/10 of the resources. That's why we are winning. Because they cannot match us in intellect, preparedness, common sense, determination, goals, and most importantly, the reason we fight. We are fighting for our lives. We are fighting for loot, opportunism, greed. How are you going to beat me? Even if they give you a bazooka and give me a knife, I'm fighting for my life. my life. I'm fighting for my life. We can never forget that. And we can never be baited by these clowns. Because what they do is playground stuff. Don't get drawn into that. Maintain focus and do the things that brings you the nation that we are stitching together, brick by brick, every single day. May God bless you. May God bless Ambazonia.
Hail this land of glory. We the Ambazonian, special loyalty. Praise to our Savior who granted us our freedom. Allegiance to the hero for God alone we gather. Glory to glory, we rise and never to fall. Here in a nation, flowing rivers of holy. Glory, glory, glory to the Father for making you a nation, a joy forevermore. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of this nation. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of this nation.
Live for Donald. Bombo, la no trophy. Now with this, Bombo. Hey, now with this. Single special defense force. Manu, now with this. They go away. Single special defense force. Now with this. We don't chop them, Bombo. See them, Bombo. They don't burn them well. Bombo. Now we. Now with this, Manu. Now with this, Manu. Now with this, Manu. Now with this, Manu. Single special defense force, Manu. Now with this. Asa. Join us day. Cherchez nos day. Now with this. Cherchez nos day. Sit them. Cherchez nos day. Now with this. Cherchez nos day. Come on, Nakam again. Confirm me. Again. Now with this, I don't fight. Now with this, John Day.
Man, you know the fight. Now with this, we don't collect them. We don't collect material.
Now with this, John Day. You don't trust me. Oh, repair. A place day. Repair, place day. Et tu vas faire place day, repair, place day.
Bon magazine.
Magazine. La Tony, magazine, Tony. La Tony. Magazine, Aïdis. Chier. Drop on a well. See them, rose scatter them some kind.
Captain carry one.
Like this. See the one. How would this? Join up there, Siam. Sisters, Siam. No, scatter them. Scatter them. That is. Hey, you know. Who go?
Today, 9th of May, 2024. The 10th of May, 2024. Now, walk this. They say Mangiron coal. Mangiron harvest exactly 7:30. We collect 2 M16, 2 AK. Enough things over done. 1 pistol, 2 pistol, jackknife, 2 gun proof. Now, 105. Which colleagues them, General Eze, General Bomafunguti, who captain. So na see material, Captain Bullet is crashing. So na material in this. Prince Ayamba, ceremony, General Lot, he picking them. Bullet, with Maleske, with Amoka. They did for inside the squad. We run from the squad. We inside Manu. What that boy run? Who remember who fight them? So now, this for down today. We run collect exactly 7:30. The fish and people ready for road. They don't now. The race squad. We run another anyhow they good. We burn them. Since I don't send you the scene. I don't send you the video. As we kill them, we burn them. With the other video, we just kill them, throw them down. So that's still a day. So if you tell me I call Eze, call Ojolegba, Oloku did call Casey. Are they here? They walk they down. You don't see her now. I need to joke. You know this I do at the harvest time. At the harvest time. I want this. I want this. One. When they face. I want this. So all we want. Person where she is work. Person where she is work. Men say Manu. Come back.
Man, you don't come back on that.
Man, you don't come back. And all we they as one, we do one voice, and we walk the walk. So we need a support. Was more, we have brought for a captain because was more injury. So we need some small support. Now I see material them. I never tell you, saying I say day, but at one talk, no. I not the one tell when I say I don't go walk, but one surprise me now. So I want this. You say on Siam. Now here we don't the base, but what you can come out. So I want this.
Le bombe qui fait état de ce que le commandant de brigade ayant le Roméo que les armes vont bloquer l'entrée et la sortie de Yumedjok. C'est ainsi donc qu'il se déploie avec ses hommes. Au départ, ils étaient 7. Dans la mission. Il se déploie donc avec ses hommes sur le terrain, puisqu'ils ont planqué depuis 3 heures. Bon, jusqu'à un certain, il n'y a aucun mouvement. C'est comme ça donc qu'il décide. Il décide donc de lever l'angle. Quand il lève donc l'angle, à Konoye, un maréchal de logis ont emprunté un chauffeur, ils ont emprunté un camion sortant de sortant des coques pour Mangfé, c'est donc d'où ils ont été les premiers à être pris d'assaut puisqu'ils se trouvaient déjà dans le bouchon. Ils se trouvaient dans le bouchon, dans le dispositif des sécessionnistes, quoi. Comme ça que on les allume d'abord, mais à cause de justesse, ils réussissent à s'échapper, toutefois en retirant le gilet du maréchal de logis là et en récupérant son arme afin que l'ennemi ne puisse pas entrer en possession de ça. Maintenant, le CBDON qui était donc derrière avait, quatre autres éléments ont été abattus tous et calcinés. Donc le BEC fait état de ce que le CBM mort avec 5 autres éléments, dont 6. Ils sont au total 6 qui sont décédés ce matin. Donc sur 7 qu'ils étaient, il y a 6 qui sont morts ce matin.
Ouais, bonjour la grande famille, bonjour. C'est le maréchal Watabon. Je suis vraiment désolé avec les appels et les messages partout. Je n'ai pas eu le temps pour répondre parce que présentement, je suis seul à la brigade avec 2 gendarmes-majors. Comme l'incident a eu lieu ce matin, j'étais obligé de démonter mon poste pour venir rester à la brigade comme le seul sous-officier. Parce que même l'adjoint du CB est mort, le CB avec 3 autres éléments. Akon est le seul survivant. Il n'est pas blessé, il est sorti sauf et sain. Donc voilà tout le message que je peux vous donner présentement. Mais sachant qu'il y a déjà, on a eu 5 morts sur 6. Oui, on a eu 5 morts. Le CB, son adjoint, un sous-officier 2015 et 2 gendarmes-majors 2017. Merci beaucoup pour votre soutien et votre protection.
Ambazonia Defense Forces, the vanguards of the Ambazonia War of Independence. Welcome to ACN.